Hello everyone, in this week's video we'll be talking about the close-up shot, as you can see here in my monitor. I will give you a few very fast tips about the close shot and how you can use it to better tell your story. So the close-up shot can essentially be used to a couple of things. The first thing that I would like to mention is that the close-up shot is perfect to show people's emotions. Like you can make a really close-up to someone's face in order to show if he's happy or sad. Like you can show, this is a very trivial example, but you can show a tear rolling down someone's face in real close, or you can show someone's grin, like this ironic smile or something, in a real close shot. That's why it's called a close-up shot, actually. Another example is you can use this shot as some kind of a transition towards the next shot. Let's say that you want to show that someone is looking like me now, so directly towards the lens, and then I will quickly turn my eyes to the right. And if you really show this in a close shot, you make it automatically easy to people to perceive that there is this change in direction, and you can, in the next shot, show something that is happening to the right of that character, that everyone will understand that he changed the direction of his look to look at that particular thing. And the examples about that are incredibly easy to spot in every video work. Actually, this next scene that I just mentioned will be a shot called POV that is very popular nowadays, and you actually have a lot of films that are exclusively POV, point of view. Okay, so it's like the next shot will be from the personal point of view of that person. You see what that person would actually see. Another example that I have for you is like you can use this close-up shot as a setup to the next shot, like you will see here, or as a mean to show a transition of some sort. This example, I will use it to show you actually two situations. Let's see, you have a guy here with his eyes closed. You can easily use this as a transition for like he's dreaming. You can show the next scene as if it was his dream, and everybody would understand that. It's an easy trick to do. Like you film someone with his eyes closed, like he's on his bed or he's sitting on a couch and he's falling asleep, and you make a close-up of his face, and then you show the next thing, like him in a dark place or something, and everyone would assume that it's his dream. Another thing that you can do, it's what actually happened here. Like the guy is in an hypnosis session. This is from Insidious chapter 2, and we have a zoom in to his eyes, and we will. This zoom in occurs as the person who is putting him to sleep, so to speak, is talking, and you will slowly hear that the person's voice is on a lower volume as the zooming rolls in. We actually approach his face, and now we have this very nice fade to white, and this fade to white is actually cool, because if we had a fade, a normal fade to another scene, or a shorter fade to white, we would assume that the next scene is from his point of view, like that dream example that I just gave you. But this, what happens is, because the fade to white is longer, we can understand that what is happening next has nothing to do with that hypnosis session. If it was a normal fade, you would assume that they are linked, but because it fades to white and it takes such a long time to fade to white, we don't assume that the next shot will be related to the previous shot. And that's what visual storytelling is all about. It's about taking different shots and putting them together so that you can actually tell a story, and people understand that story. It's a language, and like when you talk your native language, if you don't put the words together in a logical way, nobody will understand you. And the same goes for visual language or visual storytelling. There are certain ways you can do things that if you don't do it like that, the story makes no logic. So it is important to keep it this way. This fade is actually really cool because it takes so long that when you show, you have a white shot like we saw last week, and then this guy's pull over, and this has absolutely nothing to do with the previous shot.
I have a message for you.
By the way, I really wish you watch this movie. It's really, really cool. Mainly the first chapter, because it is shot in a very good way, and the guy actually follows the rules but breaks them, just like I told you in the first video, and it's awesome. There are actually other examples that I would like you to take a look at. Like, for instance, you have this Emily shot, both Emily shots that are really, really popular, and you have like the first one, she's holding a spoon. This is really, really well known, and you can see emotion in both shots. Like this next shot, you can really take the emotions of the character. That's why the close-up is used in this case. And you know, French and European cinema in general, we love close shots, close-ups. So we do it all the time here in Europe. Another example, a really, really popular example, is this from The Shining, where the main character or the main antagonist, he sticks his face right through the crack on the door. This is hilarious, and it really shows emotion. It really shows, this is the ultimate proof that the guy is completely insane and completely livid. So it's a really good example. It's a very, very famous example. Another very famous example is this from Clockwork Orange. This is actually a zoom in, and you get to see closer and closer the face of the guy. This is incredibly a good example. And another example from the same movie is right towards the middle of the film. You have this close shot when people are experimenting on him, and he is getting completely freaked out, and you really can see the state, the physical and psychological state that the character gets through this shot. You can see that he really is suffering, he really is in pain. Another example, and the last one actually, that I wanted to show you is from a trailer for a movie that it is not out yet as I make this video. It's Rey from the new Star Wars. In this shot, she's looking up, and this is the exactly the example that I talked to you about. When you see that this is from the trailers. When I took this screenshot, she is getting she's holding something and she's looking up, and in the next shot you will probably see the person or the thing that she is looking to. So we show her face, her eyes move, and then we show what they are looking at. So it's a perfect example. I'm sorry, today I'm messing up words a little. I don't know why, but that's a very good example. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and to watch my other videos, and we'll see each other next week, I hope. So be careful and stick around.